We're on the Forgotten Realms map, and we are going to start in the small, classical mining town of Llorkh. Llorkh is on the edge of the Grey Peak Mountains, and I'm going to actually ping the map for you guys and bring you over. Llorkh is right here. It's on the Delambir River, and I'm going to give you a handout as well that you can kind of. This is another thing that I've been implementing in all my games. So this is basically the city of the little town of Llorkh, and if you scroll down, it basically tells you everything about the town. It was a mining town of. It still has about 2,000 people that live in it. Basically, this is what happened. They were farming iron and silver, and over the years, the ore ran out. And then the town started shrinking, and then seeing that it is on the Black Road, which the Black Road does connect the east and west Forgotten Realms, it's definitely a high traffic area because it's the only road that goes through Anarok, which is the largest desert on the Forgotten Realms. So Llorkh is actually a pretty important town, and the Zhenarims actually saw that now that there's no mining involved, so they actually moved in and they killed the old leader of the town. And now there's a new guy in charge called Geildarr. He's basically just a goon that the Zhentarim have put in charge to control the small town. And he's really not favored by the people, the few people that have actually hung in there and stayed. But what they're doing is they are exploiting the Black Road. Seeing that Llorkh is so far away from Waterdeep, from the major cities, Neverwinter, all these other places, Llorkh is actually charging tolls on the Black Road. They're not supposed to be doing this because there's a general agreement between all of the towns and everything that the major roads are free travel, and especially such a major road like the Black Road that connects east to west. And anyway, they're exploiting it, and basically, where's the money going? Exactly, right into Geildarr's pocket. So, but that's another issue. That's a bigger issue that we can fry later. The gist is, Llorkh has a lot of old mining, lot of mines. None of them are. They're all drain dry. There's no ore left in any of the mines. So other races have actually moved in, and there's two. Every one of these mine systems has an entrance and an exit. Basically, there's entrances in Llorkh, and then there's other entrances within the mountains themselves. And unfortunately for Llorkh, they don't know where these other entrances are. So the goblins, the gnolls, the orcs, the giants, they're all starting to take these mine caverns. And there's really nothing that Lorc can do about it because they have a small militia, but it's more mercenaries and cutthroats, and nothing's organized. They have no town militia or anything like that. All that died when the old ruler was killed, which was Fintarn Redblade. And once he was killed by the Zhentarim, and they put in Geildarr, that was it. Basically, the town died. So, and basically, they're just plundering taxes from people. And if people don't pay taxes, they make them leave. They make them turn around. So, who's going to turn around and go 500 miles over desert again? No. So they basically get what they want. And it's not checked. I mean, it's nothing major. It's nothing that it's not affecting Waterdeep. It's not affecting Baldur's Gate or Neverwinter, because most of their trade comes from the sea. So it really doesn't hamper their economy whatsoever. But I'm sure if it did, then they'd send some force over to Llorkh and take care of it. So Wait, this is the town. You are going to be in. We're going to say you're in the one of the taverns. I think it's called. Yeah, it's the Gushing Eye Tavern. Where the hell did I come up with that goddamn name? But you are in the Gushing Eye Tavern. So if there's any one of these towns that you would like to go to, feel free. You can explore the town. But as of right now, they do have a problem with gnolls and goblins. And the gnolls and goblins are basically raiding the city at night. Uh, they're just causing havoc. The town doesn't have a militia to stop these, really. I mean, it's a lot of old retired adventurers that just don't want to deal with this stuff anymore. So they basically lock themselves into their houses at night. But then again, some of the villagers are actually coming up missing, and there are rewards for returning these missing people. And also, Geildarr has offered a reward to take out either the goblin or the gnoll leader, and he's actually offering quite a bounty of 500 gold, which is pretty good money for a starting out adventuring party like yourselves. And he is, if you are up for the task, he is in his estate, which should be number 22, which is the Lord's Keep. Of course, you have a map of the small town. You've been here. You guys are. I don't know if you guys have. I'll let you guys take care of that right now. So, but that's the background of the story. And so we have 3 characters tonight. We have Fearless. He is playing the Ranger. We have Fox. Fox is playing the Bard, and Styles is playing a Mage, and then I will be playing the healer bot. I'll be on auto follow. So, all right. So if you guys, I know there's no backgrounds for your characters or anything like that. So if you guys want to just come up with something on the fly real quick, and I'm not trying to put you on the spot or anything, but that's all part of fantasy and D&D. So if everybody wants to just talk briefly, you guys tell me. All of you guys right now, you guys are all in the Gushing Eye Tavern, and I'm going to actually put the map up for you. And there's your miniatures. You should be able to move them around. And this is the Gushing Eye Tavern, and you guys are just walking in, and it's actually quite busy, and there's drinks, there's games in this place, there's another group over there sitting playing some weird game. they got books and dice over there on that table on the right hand side. So, but you guys are free to move around the tavern, and actually, if you just want to give a brief introduction of your character real quick, you don't have names or nothing. So if you just want to call yourself Bob or whatever, it don't matter to me. So, but if you want to go ahead, Fearless, you can go for it.
My character is a female ranger. Her name's Lemara Martinez, and she's been brought up with this kind of distrust drow and other creatures that have attacked her uncle's farmstead and killed her cousins. So she's grown up with this kind of fear of them, anger that they've taken away her family or extended family. So her main mission or thing that drives her in life is to confront this fear, but also she really doesn't like these kind of creatures. So her motivation is to go out in the world and track down the likes of these goblins or gnolls or drow especially, and stop them from doing any harm to any good people.
Sounds good. And actually, if you want to add in why you're in Lorc as well.
She's probably
because the DM put me here. Sorry about that.
She's probably heard of the problems with these goblins and gnolls and the missing travelers and such like, and that kind of plays in with her own sort of background. She really doesn't like the fact that these people are kind of taken away from their family or abducted. So probably been brought here or learned about this through other contacts and came here to investigate herself. If there's something she can do.
Sounds good. Well, it sounds like a mercenary for hire for sure. And actually,
That's
as
it.
you see all throughout the town, there's all kinds of uh, you know writing up on the boards for mercenaries for hire, and the take care of the goblin and the gnoll problem, and so there's work out there. So all right, appreciate that. Now let's go ahead and go with styles.
I unfortunately don't have such a good backstory as that.
It doesn't matter,
A
man.
mercenary
Anything.
for hire. Well, I'll say a mercenary for hire would definitely be what I would be. Come from a family of mages. I'll put the name right here. There's a name right there. Airea. Traveling more or less for hire, looking for jobs, no matter if it's searching, killing, plundering, whatever happens to be, and make money doing it. I'm gonna do it.
Sounds good. Sounds like a
have
true neutral.
No master, no direction.
Perfect neutral alignment.
There you go.
All right.
And yeah, so I guess I traveled from Waterdeep this
Okay.
way along the road doing stuff. Sorry.
Sounds good. Area from Waterdeep, from a long line of mages, and you're looking for jobs, mercenary for hire. All right, go ahead, Fox.
I'm playing the bard, Chant. He comes from a long line of farmers, uh, of that nature, more or less. He has always, since a young age, enjoyed music. Um, he decided at a very early age that he wanted to be a musician, that he wanted to go about and sing happy songs with everyone and enjoy what he can of his life. After a while, after he grew up a bit, his parents started pushing him more towards farming and, becoming carrying on the family traditions. Well, he wasn't too fond of farming and decided to go out and be an adventurer to make money to pursue his dream.
Sounds good. And where are you from, actually? Is there a city that you're actually from? Or are you actually from the town here, or?
From the town here, let's just say that.
Sounds good. Born and raised in Lorc, so you're familiar with the city, and you're familiar with Geildarr.
Is there a board you said that had like information about bounties and things like that in the little tavern here?
Yep, there sure is. There is a wanted poster, actually. There's several. There is a wanted poster for a goblin named Gibby, and there is also a
Good old
wanted
Gibby.
good old Gibby, yes. And there is also a a wanted poster for a gnoll named Snotz as well. So Snotz and Gibby are basically working together, and they are actually the root of the problem that is causing all of the people that live here in Lorc problems. Plus, they're actually kidnapping, and we don't. The town doesn't know if these people are alive, if they're dead. They haven't asked for any kind of ransom or anything like that. So there's definitely work out there to be had. Plus, there's some cool games in here too. So if you want to play cards, we can play some cards. You can. You guys got money, so you can try your luck at some guessing a 6-sided die, or you can guess a 20-sided die. So you guys can
That's what I'll do. I think
check it out.
I think my kind of plan right now is to go to the tables and kind of be listening, kind of blending into the crowd and listening, see if I can get any more information on the two wanted people as I'm there, kind of asking questions to the folks. This is my first time being here before.
No problem. Well, there's a handout for you. This is a big stop sign. It says "Stop gambling." It's bad for you. Well, there's 3 games. The first table on the left-hand side, top left, is called Lucky Horse. And what that is you can bet up to 25 gold per guess, and there will be a 6-sided die in a cup, and he'll shake it and throw it on the table. If you guess the number, you win, 100%, your money back. If you lose, the house wins. So the second table there, on the bottom left-hand corner, this is a game called Pulley Lugs, and what this is it's basically, actually, I'm sorry, it's called 20 chances. I got those 2 tables mixed up. This is 20 chances, and what 20 chances does is you have a 5% chance of winning your money. So you guess 1 through 20, and if you guess, and you can actually pick. You can pick multiple numbers as well. So it's sort of like...
Quick, I don't know if
Sure.
you wanted to have voice on Twitch, but I don't hear your voice on Twitch. I don't know if that was something you were trying to have.
Oh,
Voice.
you can't hear anything at all? Really?
Not on Twitch. Can anybody else?
Because I could hear it earlier
I
when I
hadn't
tested it.
actually played it. I just paused it so I could see the chat instead.
Oh, you can't hear... Yeah, I can
I
hear
can-
it.
I
I can
hear
hear it. I unpaused it. I could hear it.
Oh, that's my fault.
You got me muted?
Sounded on.
That's all right. Yeah, I would
No.
keep it muted. You'll be getting double whammies.
No, I
'cause
wasn't trying. Well, I was trying to keep just more users in there too.
Yeah.
I just tested it real quick.
Oh, that's
Okay,
cool.
continue.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, anyways, you guess 1 to 20, and you win 10 times your money, and you can bet multiple numbers or whatnot. And that's that game. The third game, which is in the top right, is a card game, and it is actually called Pulley Lugs. And all the players at the table, including the dealer, which is a gorgeous-looking woman there, she will deal you 5 cards. Everybody, including the house, will get 5 cards, and you actually add up the total of the cards. Pretty straightforward. Jokers are valued at 1, and then the other cards are 2 to 10. The Jack is 11, 12 the Queen, 13 the King, and 15 points is the Ace. And the winner gets all the money. And the house has a chance to win that as well. So, but those are 3 games. You don't have to play them, but it's just something.
I show 15
you
gold on my player sheet.
You got 15 gold for sure.
Okay, because that means you can't play the top game.
You can. I'll let you guess. It's a bet
Play
of
one
up to
game, win money,
25.
move on to the next table.
I know you gotta win some money to play the big table.
Let's actually
I
you
think
can.
I'll try that
Which one?
last one you just this one. Pulley Lugs one.
Oh, the card game.
5
All right,
cards.
that's cool. Actually, you notice a rather loud cleric, cursing at the gods, and he gets up at the table and he says, "Throw me a hand, young lady." And he's pretty loud, obnoxious, and he's definitely got a large stein of ale with him as well. And he burps real loud. Oh, this rot gut just hits the spot. So he is going to take a hand as well, and he's going to bet 10 gold on one hand. So, and you can bet whatever you want.
I see that 10, and I'm gonna also bet 10 as well.
All right, and the house will also match 10. So I'm going to give everyone 5 cards. Shuffle the deck, and now I will deal 5 cards to myself. And this is Fox, right?
No, Airea.
Airea, my bad.
Lesser Styles.
Got to get you guys. Got to get the
The voices.
everything. Yeah. All right, and I'm going to actually make. I'm gonna make magic. I'm gonna
Better
make you
names
the actual house. So I'll make you the house. So I'm gonna deal a card. So here we are. So the cleric has a total of 10, 19, 30, and 41. Man, I slammed 41 points.
If I did my math right, I got 44.
Oh! Oh, nice. And where
You said
the hell
King's
is the
14.
house?
King's 14.
Alright, well, I don't... Okay, there's the house, so... Well, it looks like 44 wins it. So, oh! Boom, boom, boom. Now the cleric's got to worry about how he's going to pay for pay for his money. He's going to have to worry about paying for his drinks now. So, all right. So that was corny, but pretty fun. It's a sort of like a little thing that I put together and just wanted to try it out. So, all right, you can go ahead and add 20 to your sheet. Yeah, and I'll deduct 10 for mine. So. You're rich now, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sit on the table too.
Go to the Owl of Dread. You'll get thousands in each room. All right, the cleric's just going to mumble a few things and go back over to the seat and sit down and put his head down. He's licking his wounds and sulking his losses.
I think
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think my character will be standing, looking over at that notice board, just kind of taking note of all the goings on, the news, the town. Is there the notice board in any particular place in the tavern?
Well, there's actually several on the walls, and
Okay.
you know, it actually says, you know, come to the Lord's Keep and speak with Geildarr. So for an audience.
And is there any of them near any other characters that I could just be hovering over?
There are, you know, multiple ones on the wall, and it's basically the same two wanted posters. So there's definitely an emphasis on you know, getting Snotz and Gibby. So
I'm gonna grab a pint up at the bar and ask the bartender a little bit any more information on those two on the wanted poster.
these are okay. My voices are first off, I'm a horrible linguistics person trying to imitate. They start out all right, and then they'll go to like Spanish or something like that. So
I don't think I'll do a female too well, so I'm not tempted.
basically, the bartender tells you that the two that they're looking for are supposedly the leaders of the gnolls and the goblins, and they've basically combined forces instead of fighting one another, which usually when they're not, you know, when they aren't allied together, they are fighting one another. So they just haven't had any.
Ask the bartender.
Sure.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm gonna ask the bartender if he's heard of anybody else who was interested in taking on such a task.
Well, he says he knows that the gentleman over there sitting down at the table, the holy-looking person, he definitely is an adventurer. He's recently lost his party in a previous adventure, and now he's basically solo here in the town, and he's just waiting for other adventurers to, you know, try to put something together to find these goblins and orcs.
We didn't nail it down if we're
gnolls.
together or not, did we?
That's up to you guys.
Okay.
I mean, you guys could work that
I'm
out real
fine with
quick.
saying we are.
Okay,
And
all right.
maybe that's why we're kind of here, looking for work and also somebody to kind of round out our group.
That makes
if that's
sense,
okay with
yeah.
you guys.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think Mike sort of just be listening, overhearing people, and if somebody mentions something about the wanted goblins and gnolls, should be interested in kind of wigging a bit more. So if you're standing next to the bar and she hears something, she might be like more than likely to ask the person themselves if they're looking at the same task as her, or she might go over to the dwarf and that. So just in the vicinity, the chaps that are at the bar. She's going to overhear that. So
Alright. I'm gonna head over to the cleric over here and
And what can I do for you, young lady?
First, apologize for taking your money. It's a game of chance. Somebody's gotta win.
That's alright. I've made plenty in my adventuring days.
Well, speaking of your adventuring days, my little group of friends here were